Hallo liebe Zuschauer, herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Folge
Come
von
on,
Lone
in
Echo.
you go, Jack.
Ja, ich mach das Intro, warte kurz. Ich bin mit dem Intro fertig, ich gehe schon rein. Wir verlassen jetzt die Station, um
If you're
Sachen
going
zu
out there, you'll
machen.
need an EVA rig. There should be some inside the airlock. Just take one off the rack.
Hey,
You'll need to secure the rig to your back.
ja, das versuche ich. Es funktioniert nicht. Gib mir das. Mach das da hinten ran.
EVA rig secured.
Jawohl.
Initializing advanced movement systems. Stand by for calibration. Module M201. Primary boosters. Your EVA pack allows you to boost forward in the direction you are looking. When you are ready, please exit the activation pod and use your EVA boost to reach the console ahead. Well done. Please press the hollow button to continue. Now boost to the end of the hall before the walls close in on you. Multiple boosts may be excellent.
Bin wieder zu schnell für das
Module
Tutorial.
M116. Braking thrusters. This module will calibrate your braking thrusters, which allow you to stop in place without grabbing any surface. Please exit the activation pod and proceed to the room ahead. There are 2 target zones in the next room. Please boost into one of the zones and use your braking thrusters to come to a full stop. Success! Now, use your braking thrusters to stop inside target zone A. Calibration module complete. Please
Yay!
stand by.
EVA rig fully functional, ready to disembark.
Copy. Airlock controls unlocked. Pull down on the handle to close the inner door. Once the inner door is sealed, you're clear to cycle the airlock.
Inner bulkhead sealed.
Once the airlock is cycled, head outside and make your way to the anomaly. Get a scan if possible, but don't put yourself at any unnecessary risk.
Understood.
I'm going back up to the
Okay.
bridge. I can keep a better eye on your status from there. Keep this comm channel open. Maintain constant contact.
Copy that.
Lass mich raus. Lass mich raus.
Depressurization complete. Ready
Yes.
for EVA departure.
Be careful out there.
Ja.
I'm always careful.
You know what I mean.
Exiting portside airlock.
Copy. There should be a Fury transport dock just outside the airlock. Should take you straight to the anomaly. You'll need to run a diagnostic check before you can take off.
Understood.
Wir sind im Weltraum. Das sieht cool aus. Wie alt ist das Spiel? Wow. So,
Prep for RCS thruster calibration. Please hold on to the railing for the duration of the test flight. Initiating RCS thruster test. In 3, 2, 1.
das ist eine echt coole Methode, um den Spieler quasi
RCS thruster check
in das
complete.
Flugverhalten von den
Proceeding to
Dingern
primary thruster calibration. Reminder. Please hold on to the railing. Igniting
einzuführen
primary thrusters. In
oder so,
3,
oder wie man das auch immer
2,
nennt.
1.
Die sind schon cool.
Fury transport calibration complete.
Liv, the Fury
Select your
transport is set for
destination.
flight.
Great. Coordinates have already been uploaded to the navcon. Just touch the marked location on the holomap and you'll be on your way. I'll monitor you from the bridge.
Ja, ab
I'm
zur...
underway. Distance to anomaly,
Thumbnail.
4,800 meters.
Copy that. I've a visual on your transport.
Ist das ein gutes Thumbnail? Komm schon.
3,500 meters.
Da ist bestimmt ein gutes Thumbnail dabei.
2,000 meters.
Steady as she goes. Godspeed. Look at that thing. Just incredible.
The Fury is malfunctioning. I have no control. I'm drifting toward the anomaly.
Remote link's been severed. I can't reboot the transport.
Oh, das sieht cool aus. Ich kann es ja auch anleuchten, vielleicht sehen wir dann was. Nee, man sieht nichts, schade.
Liv, I'm taking radiation damage.
Abort, Jack! Get out of there now!
Evacuating Fury.
Hurry, Jack! Get clear of that radiation!
Stand by.
Tschüss,
Jack,
Fury.
The Fury has completely dropped off my scope. Total loss of signal. It's gone.
On approach, I noticed the anomaly was pulling the surrounding debris into its center.
You think the anomaly's housing some kind of singularity?
That would be consistent with my observations, yes. Needless to say, I doubt we'll be seeing that Fury transport again.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, so much for scanning the anomaly up close.
Hm. Ich könnte ja eigentlich auch zu so einem Satelliten gehen, der Weg ist vielleicht kürzer. Wenn da ein Fury-Transport wartet. Aber sollte eigentlich, soweit ich weiß.
Liv,
Ja,
I'm clear
der
of the
Fury-Transport
radiation.
ist weg.
You alright?
Still functional. Though I must say my shell isn't exactly in the best condition.
In that case, I recommend using your ARM computer to reboot.
Ach,
It's the
stimmt, ich
quickest way
reboote
back
ja.
to the station. And you can start fresh in a new shell.
Reboot initiated.
I think those disturbances might actually be electromagnetic pulses. You might not be able to scan the anomaly up close, but I think we can reconfigure a geological sensor to do the trick.
How so?
Well, if we can use it to read fluctuations in the magnetic field, we should be able to get a look inside. There's just several problems.
Go on.
I've got failures all over the facility. For this plan to work, we'll first need to clear up some problems in the container field, the primary dig site, and the processing line.
Send the details to my ARM computer.
Done. Let me know when you arrive at the sites.
Primary Dig Site, Processing Line, Container 4. Die Processing Line ist direkt da vorne, also werden wir dahin fliegen. Und da nehme ich jetzt einen kleinen Trick. Und zwar fliege ich mit dem
Select your
Teil hier
destination.
zur Depleted Dig Site.
Destination, depleted dig site.
Und
Preparing
dann
for
werde
thruster
ich
ignition.
unterwegs
Please
einfach
hold on.
abspringen. Oh, warte mal, ich muss doch dahin. Ich trottel. Okay, das war nicht klug. Ich dachte, ich muss hier vorne hin. Ich erinnere mich. Sonst hätte ich jetzt stundenlang rumgesucht. Jetzt ist da kein Fury-Transport mehr. Doch, da ist einer.
Inbound on the processing line.
So, we're going to need a lot of energy for this sensor sweep, but the pulse knocked out the flow control on the plasma lathes. They're burning out of control and draining the power reserves.
One of us will need to enter the processing line and reach the emergency reset.
Well, I'd do it, if you'd let me.
I find your disregard for your own safety confounding.
That's why we make such a good team. You're my voice of reason. My Jiminy Cricket.
In that case, we're doomed. Grid stabilized.
The control hub in that area is back online. I've re-established contact with the Labour unit manning the line entrance below. He should open the door for you.
These transformers are an outdated model. We should upgrade them at our earliest convenience.
No wonder they get misaligned so easily.
Can I assist you?
Ja, du kannst mich darüber tragen. Danke.
Echo unit identified. Opening service entrance.
I should be able to reach the manual reset on the other end of the line.
You mean past the inferno of white-hot plasma?
Correct, which is precisely why I'm the one doing it.
Jetzt hat er mich registriert. Mach die Tür auf. Einmal die Tür öffnen, bitte. Ah, Boden, Boden. Ah.
Jack? Jack, are you there?
Another EMP. Status report?
All clear here. But the line's throttle controls just went haywire. Be careful in there.
Ah, Mir wird doch nichts passieren. Da klemmt was.
That's a lot of flotsam. Better make sure nothing's jammed the conveyor systems.
Hallo?
Could cause
Da.
problems when we reboot.
I'll inspect the ice pallets. Looks like a piece is wedged under the conveyor unit.
Well, try and dig it out so it doesn't jam the reset protocols.
Melted clean through.
Maintenance units shouldn't be entering the line while the cutting systems are active. Something's very wrong here.
Da ist noch eine.
More debris. Make sure you clear any jammed conveyors before moving on.
Something must have interfered with the nav protocols.
Yeah, looks like. Labor units shouldn't just run face first into a hostile environment. Any sign of a working hard drive in all this wreckage?
Not yet. Most command functions are processed in a unit's head.
Well, if you see one, give it a scan. I could use the data.
Unit 14, what is your function?
Nav data mismatch. Multiple hazards detected. Acknowledging maintenance cycle incomplete. Get
He's
the
season tag, but he's running the wrong subroutines. The line's not scheduled for maintenance.
Raus da. Komm, raus.
Pallet clear.
Nope.
Stubborn bastard.
Shields at 30%.
Au.
Approaching watch station.
The switch there
Oh.
should trigger an emergency reboot.
Direct connection established. Synchronizing data stream.
nav data purged. Kronos uplink lost. Executing last known command. Collision detected. Damage report unavailable. Lower limbs non-ambulatory. Upper limbs non-ambulatory. Excessive command feedback. Critical failure. All systems. Shutting down.
Well, that was certainly horrifying.
Ich will das greifen.
Reset in progress.
Power output back within normal parameters. We should have plenty of energy for the scan. Nice moves in there. Just watching that was giving me a cardiac. Okay, good start. We still need to find out what happened at the primary dig site and the container field. Let me know when you find out more. There's a ton of junk data in these logs. But it doesn't look random. It's almost like it was trying to process multiple dig sites at once.
That should have triggered an emergency shutdown. We should be careful.
So, dann ab zum nächsten Fury Transport und dann geht es ab zum Container Field. So ist zumindest der Plan. Anscheinend kann ich nicht schneller. Blöd, dass da hinten kein Fury Transport ist. Das ist... ja. Das wäre sehr praktisch.
Select your
So.
destination.
Container Field.
Destination, container field. Preparing for thruster ignition. Please hold on.
Und ab die Post. CubeSat. Oh, naja, egal.
Approaching container field.
I'm picking up latent radiological activity in that area.
Something must have contaminated the cargo.
There's no way we'll get a clear read on the anomaly with all that interference. We'll need to find the source of the radiation and jettison it.
My scanner should help me track down the culprit.
Best guess, I'd say you're looking for levels around 80 or 90 decigrays. If you get into trouble, remember you can use the Fury module's induction panel to recharge your shields.
Agitated deuterium ions detected.
Deuterium? That's a hydrogen isotope. How'd that end up in one of our helium-3 containers?
Unclear. The processing line is configured to scrub any excess hydrogen.
Sod it.
Oh,
For now, let's just deal with the contamination. I'll dispatch a Fury to remove the
ich muss
irradiated
erstmal
container.
mein Schild wieder aufladen.
Wait, something's wrong.
What is it?
I can't get the Fury transport to decouple from the container on the upper rack.
I can throw the manual override on the Fury's hitch. Stand by. I'll make my way up there now.
Da oben. Dich kriegen wir schon.
Approaching Fury transport.
Careful. Once you decouple the transport's hitch, the autopilot's likely to kick in. So either get clear or find something to hold on to.
Fury hitch released.
Autopilot's taking over. So far, so good.
Shields at 95%.
Ah! Jack? Are you alright?
Affirmative. But the container was breached. The contamination is spreading.
Well, that certainly didn't go as planned. Okay, I've got an idea. If I release the container's maglocks, the Fury should just carry it away. Or it would if the controls were actually responding. You know what? Screw it. Just cut the power. Maybe that'll do it.
Considering the damage, are you sure that's wise?
Wise? Definitely not. But will it work? Only one way to find out.
Shields at 95%.
Do I need to mention this is a gross violation of protocol?
It's either this or risk contaminating the entire shipment. Sometimes you just have to improvise. Ah! Holy sh... What the hell just happened?
Explosive decompression. The escaping gas caused the container to jettison itself.
Okay, so not exactly what we were aiming for, but... well, I suppose that takes care of our radiation problem. Good work. The sensor should be able to scan the anomaly free of interference. We're almost there. We still need to investigate the primary dig site. Update me when you arrive. Hold on. Something's wrong with that Fury transport.
The one that collided with the container. What's wrong with it?
I'm really not sure. It's moving erratically, veering wildly off its flight path.
Could be a problem with the Fury's flight dynamics.
Probably just need to reset the navcom. If you get a chance, would you mind looking into it?
Copy that.
And I'm not sure, but I think we might need to resynchronize the container field's inventory control system.
Are these issues urgent?
Not really. Neither one's going to keep us from scanning the anomaly.
Komm her.
Them both secondary priorities.
Jetzt hab ich dich. Bist du stehen geblieben, selber schuld. Ah. Nein! Komm her. Ah, jetzt hab ich dich.
Nice. Good work, Jack.
What is it?
Nothing. I'm sorry, it was like watching some sort of weird robot rodeo. Cowboy Jack ropes himself a Fury.
Do I get a hat?
A hat, fancy boots, shiny spurs. We'll fix you right up. Till then, you can just leave the Fury where it is. I'll have Hera run some diagnostics on it before I can reconnect the remote link.
Copy that. I'm moving on.
Happy trails, partner.
Liv, you were right. The inventory control system is out of sync.
Probably got knocked off cycle by one of those pulses. In order to resynchronize the inventory system, you'll have to quickly scan each of the 3 I.O. ports in the container field.
Hera, mark the location of each I.O. port on my HUD.
Once you scan the first I.O. port, you'll have roughly 70 seconds to scan the other 2. If you don't make it, the system will reset and you'll have to start again.
Los geht's.
That's one.
Clock is running. 70 seconds.
One more to go.
50 seconds remaining.
Ja, das reicht locker.
Success. Inventory control station synchronized.
That was impressive.
It wasn't all that difficult. After all, I was specifically designed to handle these types of demanding situations.
Plus, you're incredibly modest.
Thank you.
So, dann zu unserem letzten Auftrag. Zu unserer letzten Mission.
Select your destination.
Bei der Primary Dig Site.
Destination, primary dig site. Preparing for thruster ignition. Please hold on.
I'm still trying to work out just how the hell we wound up with a container full of concentrated deuterium.
I'm not certain. Deuterium is a byproduct of helium-3 atomic decay.
But helium-3 is a stable isotope.
Ooh, bong.
It would take centuries for it to decay.
Warning. Hazardous levels of radiation detected.
Oh,
Right on cue.
I'll try to get the site's radiation dampener online.
Good idea. Make sure to check its backup power supply. It may have a dead battery.
machen wir das doch mal. Hier ist der Radiation Dampener und hier ist die leere Batterie.
This battery socket should provide backup power to the dampening field, even if the main generator is offline.
Ich kann das nicht rausnehmen, warum? So, nehmen wir mal diese Batterie.
Shields at 50%.
Battery removed. It's definitely depleted.
Well, that explains that. Your Fury transport should have a spare you can replace it with.
Power restored. I should be able to turn the dampener on now. Dampener online. Geiger readings nominal.
Nice job.
Jetzt
That
muss ich
should
mich
buy you
erstmal
some
neu
time.
aufladen.
If the dampener goes down again, you can recharge the battery back at the Fury.
Jetzt muss ich erstmal meine Schilder aufladen. Oh, weia.
Based on the radiation, I bet that generator has a damaged core. Look for a maintenance panel that you can cut open.
Maintenance panel removed.
How's it look?
The main reactor appears to be intact, but the fuel rod is partially melted.
Damn it. Better jettison it then. It may be good to scan it first, though. The data could prove useful.
Severe thermal damage detected. Main fuel supply depleted.
Depleted? Helium fusion rods can last a century. How could it discharge that much energy so quickly without exploding? Well, if you have a moment, could you scan those labor units too? The data could help me figure out what happened.
Broad spectrum lattice displacement. These labor units have suffered catastrophic radiation damage.
And all without setting off a radiation alarm or abandoning the site.
Security brace
It must have been
disengaged.
sudden. That settles it. Let's get rid of the fuel rod. It's too dangerous to keep around.
Und... Piu!
Fuel rod jettisoned. Generator systems offline.
Radiation dissipating. That core seems to have been the only source.
Good work. Now just get the generator a new fuel rod and re-engage the locking mechanisms.
Oof.
There should be a spare in the site's core enclosure.
New core acquired. Returning to the generator.
New fuel element accepted. Please re-engage safety protocols. Connection with primary dig site re-established.
Excellent. I pulled a few labor units out of mothballs to mount the antenna while you finish the repairs. You'll need to assemble them before you move on. A Fury transport should arrive with them shortly.
Ah, und da ist er schon. So, dann bauen wir euch doch mal zusammen. So, wir haben Arme. Blub.
The data
Wir
from your
haben
scans is bizarre. This
noch mehr
sort of
Arme.
erosion,
Nein,
how
das ist
could it
auch
have
wieder ein
happened
Arm.
instantaneously?
Could the radiation have corrupted the data?
Possibly. But that can't be the only factor.
Labor unit online.
This anomaly isn't just a mass of radiation. There's more to it
Echo
than that.
unit appears
I'm certain
unstable
now.
in zero gravity.
Geh da raus. Was ist mir jetzt davon geflogen? Mir ist gar nichts davon geflogen. So viel dazu. Na, komm schon.
Labor unit online.
Labor units
Proceeding
online.
with primary
With them
assignment.
managing the data flow, you'll be free to operate
Station.
the sensor once we're ready to scan. Jack, looks like everything's back up and running.
Affirmative.
Grab a Fury and head for the depleted dig site. I'll fill you in on the way.
Okay.
Oh, and Jack, if you have a moment, search the primary dig site for another labor unit. I'm getting a signal from one nearby and we could use the extra set of hands.
Suchen wir die doch mal. Android lost. Hallo. Öffne das. Und depleted dig site. Okay. Suchen wir mal nach dem Ding in dieser Höhle.
My sensors are picking up a signal from deeper inside this cave. Liv, I found the labor unit. It has been dismembered, and it may have suffered internal damage as well.
Try to get its limbs reattached at least. We can perform a more thorough diagnostic later.
Der Arm müsste irgendwo hier hinten sein. Aha.
Repairs complete. Unit 38, are you operational?
Affirmative. I feel lovely. Just lovely. How are you?
You have definitely sustained internal damage.
Negative. This unit is operating at 10,000% efficiency. As you can see, the bridge is in excellent condition.
This is a cave.
Negative, negative, negative. This is the bridge. I recommend you schedule yourself for maintenance, Echo 1. You are being very negative.
Liv, I found the missing labor unit near the primary dig site and, well, it's disoriented.
What the hell do you mean by that?
Is that Captain Rhodes? Are you speaking to Captain Rhodes? Please tell her that I am nearly finished clearing her browsing history, as requested.
Maybe you should just leave it alone for now.
That may be for the best. Unit 38, status report.
Status, still lovely. Oh, so lovely.
Unit 38, you mentioned browsing history?
I am sorry, Echo 1. That is a classified assignment given to me by Captain Rhodes. Please, wipe your memory of that conversation.
I want to say, for the record, that I never told it to do that.
Is that Captain Rhodes? Please tell
Jack,
her.
please. Please stop talking to that android.
Ah, genial. Okay, dann auf zu unserem nächsten Job. Der Depleted Dig Site. Ja. Ah, genial.
Select your destination.
Depleted Dig Site.
Destination, depleted dig site. Preparing for thruster ignition. Please hold on.
En route to the depleted dig site.
Good. When you get there, you'll need to aim the sensor array at the anomaly. I'm heading out to rig up the transponder.
I thought we agreed that you'd stay on board the station.
Sorry, Jack. I need a direct line into the lathe systems to siphon the power supply.
Liv, the plasma lathes have already malfunctioned once. That's extremely dangerous.
Relax. I double-checked the failsafes and I've shut down the main relays. I'm following protocol to the letter, mostly.
Confidence inspiring. I've reached the depleted dig site. Are you in position?
Just arrived. Go ahead and bring it online. I'll manage the power supply from here.
Affirmative. I'll activate the site's generator.
Right.
Oh,
Just
da.
make sure you've completed all your other tasks before you get started. This scan could take a while, and I'll need you there.
Oder mit anderen Worten, es gibt kein Zurück. Wenn ihr jetzt noch Sachen erforschen wollt, macht das jetzt. Aber
Dig
das
site generator
mache
online.
ich nicht.
Core samples processing. All systems nominal.
This site's generator can only power a few systems at a time. I'll need to make sure its power junction is directed towards the sensor array.
Oh. Da.
Power rerouted. Liv, how are your energy readings?
So far, so good. Head to the sensor and bring it online.
Sensor reached.
Look for the
Activate.
main control console. You should be able to activate the sensor from there.
Sensor powering on.
Confirmed. You'll need to rotate the dish so it faces the anomaly before we can get a clear reading. Jack, it's working. The signal's getting stronger. Keep going.
The array is now pointed at the epicenter of the anomaly.
Perfect. Give me a
Sehr
minute
schön.
to process the data. What the... Jack, what happened? I lost my connection to the sensor.
Energy spike from the anomaly. I think it blew the fuse.
Shit. Those sensors are sealed before deployment. Okay, you'll need to cut through to access the fuse box.
This has
Ja,
to be
wieder
against
schneiden.
protocol.
Well, I find it's easier to get things done if you think of the field manual as guidelines, rather than regulations.
The filament pot. We'll need a new one.
There should be plenty of spare fuses around. Look for a replacement.
Power level stabilizing.
Good. Let's get
Nochmal.
the sensor back online so we can finish the scan.
Sensors back online.
Connection established. Now we just need to realign the array.
Signal synchronized. Scanning inner horizon.
Liv, array is realigned. Can you confirm? Liv, do you copy?
I think it worked, Jack. I picked up something on the oscilloscope. I'm patching the audio through. Do you hear that? What the hell is this? Ah!
Liv. Olivia.
Jack, I need you. Find a Fury transport and get back here now.
Ich zieh zurück. Alarm, Alarm. Warte, wo ist mein Alarm? Ich hab einen Alarmknopf. Alarmknopf. Nein, falscher Knopf. Ja, Alarmknopf. Alarmknopf. Panik.
Select your
Alarm.
destination.
Dieser Alarmknopf ist nicht Teil des Spiels, sondern Teil von meinem OBS. Naja. So, nichts wieder rüber. Alarm, Alarm.
Jack! Over here!
Ich bin hier.
Oh, thank God for you. It just switched on.
Captain Rhodes. Sitrep, please.
The automatic release protocols aren't working. I'm wedged between the trolley and the rail. Can you see a way to get me out?
Negative. It's trapped beneath the cowl.
The access cover. If you cut through the bolts, we can get a look inside. There!
Anomaly detected. Proximity alert.
Jack?
The pulse knocked out my cutting tool.
Jack!
Rebooting.
Look! The anomaly is changing. What the hell? Jack, you see?
Oh, sieht das cool aus.
Oh,
Cutting
shit!
tool back online.
Incoming,
Liv.
Jack! That's it. You got it.
Captain Rhodes, you are
Wait.
Oh, you are in danger, Bong. Oh, sieht das cool aus. Ich hatte vergessen, wie cool das aussieht.
Liv? Liv, do you copy? Are you all right? Hera, locate Captain Rhodes. Nothing.
Proximity alert. Proximity alert. Proximity
Hera.
alert. Good morning, Echo One. It is encouraging to see you have finally recovered.
Hera, what happened? Where is Liv?
Station has suffered extensive structural damage from the debris field. My program was forced into hibernation mode shortly after Captain Rhodes' departure.
Departure? Where did she go?
Captain Rhodes did not specify a destination. However, the captain did prepare an emergency beacon. You will find it nearby.
Emergency beacon. Got it. I'll have a look.
Kann ich hier die Fenster öffnen? Nein? Schade.
Mayday, Mayday. Titan Command, if you're out there, this is Captain Olivia Rhodes. Kronos 2 is lost. Say again, my station has been compromised. We were hit by a debris storm caused by the arrival of an unknown vessel in our sector. Damage is catastrophic. Honestly, it's a miracle I'm alive. I'd never have made it if Jack hadn't cut me free. But he won't reboot. He's gone. I can't stay here. Main power's offline, we've lost atmosphere. Radiation levels are climbing fast. I've no choice but to take my chances aboard the unknown vessel. It's a long shot, but if there's any hope I might be able to survive on that ship, I have to try. Titan Command, if you're receiving... Hell, if anyone's receiving... Come find me.
Hera, are there any Fury transports still operational?
Affirmative.
Reroute the nearest transport to the station airlock. I'm
Never
going to
start
find
with
Liv.
the head.
Hera, open the activation bay doors.
Echo One, I am obligated to inform you that leaving the station is a violation of Atlas Protocol.
I don't care. Liv is in trouble. I'm going to help her. Now open
Er
the
kümmert
doors.
sich schon um Protokolle und
Hera, can you
so.
locate Liv's transport?
Negative. Sensor network offline.
What if I were to repair one of the satellites?
Oh,
Affirmative. A single sensor pulse from one of the satellites would likely be sufficient.
Hera, I have a visual on the Fury. Is it ready to launch?
Negative. Detecting hazardous levels of radiation. Fury controls are currently locked in accordance with Atlas protocols. Please activate the transport's radiation dampener before departure.
Dampening field activated.
Acknowledged. Long-range sensor satellite located. Plotting course.
All right, let's go find our captain.
Select your destination. Destination, sensor satellite A2. Preparing for
Das
thruster
Satellit da
ignition.
vorne.
Please hold on.
Oh, das sieht cool aus. Australia heißt das Schiff, oder? Ich glaube schon, wenn ich das richtig im Kopf habe. Da ist der Rest von der Station, vielleicht kann ich darüber. Also zumindest ein kleiner Rest.
This looks even worse than Liv's quarters. Hera, status report.
Repairs to satellite must be completed before long-range sensors can be restored.
Understood. Hera, what are these unusual growths covering the satellite?
Unknown. Recommend further investigation.
Agreed. Begin new log entry.
Acknowledged.
Commencing visual assessment. Substance possesses an uneven surface and visible diversity, a fibrous texture. It does not appear to damage my exoskeleton.
Echo 1. Advise you refrain from haphazardly touching the unidentified substance.
Well, too late now.
Recommend using your scanner to collect additional data. Scan data received. Stand by. Amino-organic compound. Intact peptide bond. Minimal cellular activity. Preliminary analysis. Dormant biopolymer. Origin unknown.
Doesn't seem dangerous. It does not appear to have survived the vacuum.
Advise using your reactive cutter to acquire a sample.
Strange. Hera, did you see that? The substance appears to have been provoked by my reactive cutter.
Acknowledged. Logging interaction.
Unfortunately, this means I won't be able to procure a sample.
Investigation complete. Logging all observations of the biomass under the heading Unknown Biological Threat.
Very well.
Reboot initiated.
Let's see if I can get this satellite operational.
Ups.
Curious. Labor units are designed to maintain limited functionality, even after suffering catastrophic damage. But this unit appears to have ceased all internal functions. It is beyond recovery. Hera, I've located the maintenance hatch.
Acknowledged.
I'll need a power cell.
So. Eine Batterie haben wir ja im Fury Transport. Das ist kein Problem. Geh da rein.
Battery locked in. Hera, the power is waking up the biomass.
Advise caution.
Now to switch the power controls to battery backup. This panel is sealed on deployment. I'll need to cut it open to access the power flow controls. That did it. The satellite is now fully operational. Hera, please begin the long-range sensor sweep looking for any Fury transports.
Schon wieder.
Reboot initiated. Echo 1. Long-range scanners have located Captain Rhodes' Fury transport. Signal originates from within the unknown vessel.
Understood. Plot a course.
Acknowledged. Fury transport ready to depart. Select your destination.
Blip.
Destination,
Abgepost.
Fury Transport FR-103. Preparing for thruster ignition. Please hold on.
Hera, take us along the starboard side of the vessel. Begin scanning the hull for distinguishing features or markings.
Acknowledged.
Es sieht so cool aus.
Be advised. Reducing speed.
What is it?
Possible visual markings identified on hull.
Hold here. I'd like to get a closer look with the Fury's spotlight.
Hallo? Da.
Hera, could this be some form of writing system?
Cross-referencing against all known written communication systems in the Atlas Interplanetary Database. No matches found.
Assemble a table for lexical analysis. We need to keep moving.
Acknowledged. Re-engaging thrusters on your input. Select your destination.
Und weiter geht's. Ab in das Schiff. Die ganze Station würde einfach nur hier in diesen kleinen Gang reinpassen. Das Ding ist riesig. Also sowas bitte in Star Citizen. Dankeschön. Die Australia in Star Citizen. Oh weia. Die wird doch nirgendwo docken können.
Warning. Obstruction ahead. Searching for alternate route.
Dead end. I can use the Fury spotlight to help Hera find a clear path. There, that passage looks clear. Hera, can you confirm?
Der Lichtstreifen sieht cool aus.
Plotted. Signal when ready to proceed. Select your destination.
Geht dahin. Dieses Licht ist ein bisschen schwierig zu bedienen.
Proximity alert. Brace for collision.
Bong. Jan. Da. Oh, ist das groß. Uiuiui. Das Licht reicht noch nicht mal bis zum anderen Ende.
Hera, give me an analysis of this vessel's design, layout, construction, anything that might help to determine its origin.
Affirmative. Stand by. The vessel's overall configuration is unfamiliar to Atlas databanks. However, certain elements of the internal design would suggest...
Hera, do you copy? The ship must be interfering with our comms.
Und da wären wir.
Liv's signal is coming from somewhere in the vicinity. I should investigate the area. The vessel is highly irradiated. Liv's transport must have had a radiation dampener. I may be able to reactivate it.
Das war knapp.
That should protect me from the radiation. Liv must have used this to find a way inside.
Ah, und noch ein Emergency Beacon. Komm schon.
To anyone receiving this message,
An
this is
emergency
Captain
beacon.
Olivia Rhodes.
I should scan it to see if Liv left a
I'm
message.
alive. At least for the time being. Kronos 2's ability to sustain life has been compromised in a... Well, I've been left with little choice but to seek refuge aboard this unknown vessel. If you're receiving this, Titan Command, please send help as soon as you can. The area is heavily irradiated and... Oh, shit. I can't stay here. Maybe I can get inside. Right, Captain Rhodes signing out.
An airlock, but it appears to be offline.
Hier komme ich bestimmt rein.
The hull here is compromised. I may be able to cut my way in.
Ja, wieder aufschneiden. Uff. Sehr schön. Aber in diesem Part werden wir hier nicht reingehen, sondern erst im nächsten. Denn das war's mit der heutigen Folge von Law & Echo. Ich hoffe, euch hat's gefallen. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Und ciao.